Or maybe you are looking for inspiration for some creepy curriculum based around historical fact finding. Have no fear, Google got your back. Plan the ultimate road trip, or mine a trip if you are more into research than creeping out in the dark. With the Google Maps today, we're gonna explore one of the thousand places around the world that are haunted. Would you like to keep watching? Don't forget to follow and subscribe, and let's get started. Hey guys, thank you for subscribing to my channel, to my 141 subscribers or follower on my YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you. This time I'm recording my screen to show all of you one of the most scary places in the US. And this time we are in Massachusetts, in Salem. Salem is well known for the Salem witch trials. There were a series of hearings and persecution of people accused of witchcraft in February 1692 and May 1693. More than 200 people were accused of witchcraft. Now we are taking location on the Google Maps and we are going to Air Force Museum located in Ohio. So according to several sites and experts, including the website hauntedhouse.com, they claims that the museum is watched over by the spirits of the airmen and women who died while operating some of the aircraft. According to Daniel Almeter from the Museum Public Affairs Office, there has been no physical evidence to support the theory that National Museum of the United States Air Force is haunted. No, no ghostly sightings has been officially reported or documented. What do you think about? Let me know below in the comments. Now our next place is one of America's most haunted homes in the world. If you're guessing it right, yes, we are talking about the Myrtles Plantation. It is often reported that 10 murders occurred in the house, and supposedly a home of at least 12 ghosts. The Myrtles Plantation, there you go. Possibly the most well-known ghost in the Myrtles Plantation is Chloe, that was reportedly a slave owned by Clark and Sarah Woodruff. According to one story, Clark Woodruff has pressured or forced Chloe into begging his mistress. Other versions of the legend have Chloe um, listening at the case hole to learn news of Clark Woodruff business dealing or other purposes. After being caught either by Clark or Sarah Woodruff, one of her ears was cut off and she wore a green turban to hide it. That's a very sad story. Now let's go to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. For over 100 years, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania has been flooded by reports of paranormal activity, from phantoms, cries of wounded soldiers to lifelike apparitions. Many visitors to Gettysburg has been touched by its haunted past. Gettysburg was the site where Confederate and Union armies clashed on July 1, 1863. The battle was 3 days bloodbath that will change American history forever. When the cannon smoked clearly, the Union soldiers had won, but nearly 500 horse and 50,000 men lay dead or dying. Many of the Confederate soldiers never received a proper burial. Now, more than 14 decades later, these unsettled spirits may still linger in the Gettysburg. This history town is home to a surprising number of phantom forms captured in photography, including the ghost of what appears to be the Confederate General Robert E. Lee. Just 8 miles west of the tiny town, Cashtown Inn was the site where the first soldier was killed during the Gettysburg campaign of the Civil War. The current owners believe that they have proof of their ghost visitors. Jack Palladino and his wife have pictures of the 1987 through 2007 of strange orbs and skeletons showing up in their photos. According to Mr. Palladino, he and his guests have heard their share of thumping doors. They have also witnesses lights turning on and off of their own and doors locking and unlocking themselves. Now let's go to another famous, not so famous, but it's a place that people claims to feel or see strange orbs. Adams Strip Cemetery. Adams Cemetery was established as a cemetery in the 1865 by Jacob and his wife Sarah Robbins, and their 9 children traveled to Oregon Trail in the 1852. They left Indiana in March and arrived at the Barlow House in late November. Cemeteries are eerie by their very nature, but this one is reported to have mysterious mist and strange orbs that appear in photography. Have you ever been in the Adams Cemetery? Let me know below in the comments. And now, if you have read anything about the ghosts and hauntings in New Orleans, there is no doubt that you have heard about the house 1140 Royal Street. I'm sure that if some of you has visited New Orleans before, you might have heard of the house of La Laurie House. It's a place where the slaves were tortured at the hands of this lady. Sometimes people in the city will not even call it that. They don't even dare to call her name. This house has even been spotted on American Horror History. Did you know that Nicolas Cage indeed owned this house for a short time, and it is also true that he managed his money as well as he acts, and no longer owns the house. This place is considered one of the most haunted houses in New Orleans. Two centuries of paranormal activity soon after the fire that is happening in the spring of 1834. The house was converted into an apartment complex and a tenant was murdered. However, the unusual nature of his death suggested ties to paranormal activity. Even spookier, in the mid 19th century, the La Laurie Mansion functioned as an all-girls school where students often experienced bizarre and random physical assaults. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, in the same way people are drawn to scary movies or terrifying roller coasters, believing that there are spirits of death looming around is just plain thrilling. Ghost hunter will tell you that they not only believe in ghosts, but they also don't see them as an evil spirit attempting to do harm. Or what do you think? Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night or great day. Bye bye and see you soon.